Well, good evening, folks. Let's talk a little bit about Senko fishing. Now, this is a situation where you have a short window of opportunity, but it's not only productive, but can be a lot of fun. Let me tell you, my favorite size of Senko is a 5-inch. That's a Gary Yamamoto. My second most favorite, believe it or not, is a Big Bite, made by Big Bite Bait Company. This is a green pumpkin color. Now this color right here, they eat it up, and it's called green purple. As y'all know, bluegill have a lot of green and purple iridescent colors in them, and that's the reason why I like that size. And that color works real well here on the Tennessee River. Now, what I done today was focus on bluegill beds to catch bass. What's happening? The bass are coming off bed, off their beds, the big females and also the big males. You're gonna catch them both, and they're targeting specifically bluegill and shellcracker beds. So that's the reason for the 5-inch size and the color. They'll hang around those beds for a while until they move deeper. A lot of the fish will move deeper. Some of them won't. Some of them stay shallow year long, but a lot of them will go deeper. But they have to for their air bladder to acclimate. After being in that depth of water that long a period of time, they're going to stay around and feed. So it's going to be on bluegill. That's what I'm getting at. So in a clear water situation, there's nothing better than a 6.5 foot or a 7-foot rod for a long cast. Braided line. I like 10-pound test, and this is Berkeley Frost braid right here. I like that color because I can see it against clear or green water a lot better. I like about a 6-foot leader, and I always tie mine with a double uni knot. I have a lot of faith in that knot. I tie it quick. But the main thing is this: to keep that bait level where it'll fall horizontally perfect at the right speed is going to be, for me, a 2-aught EWG hook made by Gamakatsu. Very, very important. And I always use a trilene knot or a Palomar. Either one of those work. And my reel, well, it's going to be a dowel when it comes to this. This is a Fago 2500 size reel. Great combination. I hope y'all enjoy the video. Woo! I'm talking about woo! Woo! Hey man, I'm talking about woo! There's one, folks. Oh yeah. Well, come on in here. That fish was going away from me. He's trying to do like a redfish out on a grass flat. Look at him. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Oh man. Yep, I got you though, didn't I? Yep. Oh boy. That is so pretty, that watching them fish fight in that clear water like that. He just ain't gonna quit, but he's gonna have to. Right here, that's a long fish right here. Get some water up here so it don't mess with his. Yeah, look at her. Long, lanky fish. That's probably a young female. She's done laying. But I'm gonna tell you what, that Gary Yamamoto Yammer Hammer deal right there, it's working today. Hey man, it's working. Woo! Okay, them people's looking at me, folks. I didn't even know there's anybody on that dead blame dock. Let's turn around and look. Okay. There's the husband right there. He's looking. I'm gonna wave at him. I can't. Oh, that's embarrassing. That is cringy. Is that the word, cringy? Cringy or scringy? I don't know. But let's let him go. Oh, man, it's a blessing to be out here. My worms got. Where's my bug? My dead blank bug's gone. Hey, boys, let me tell you something or another. I'll come up there on the bank and get a hold of every one of you at one time. You quit throwing them dead rocks at me like that. What's wrong with y'all throwing them rocks and giggling like that and me out here trying to fish? There's another one. My. I can't really tell how big this one is. Woo! I tell you what, if old Elmo was here right now, he'd love this. There ain't no doubt. That fish right there is doing some pulling. Ooh, that's a good one right there. Put him in the boat. My. I tell you what, old Clarence has got the biggest old nose hairs I have ever seen. And old ears, cauliflower ears. Folks, I simply don't know what to say. Let me say it. It won't hurt y'all for an old man. Just let the old man say it. Fishing is a sport. Well, it's second to none. Let's put her back. All right, let's go. She's ready to go. I was fixing to say let's revive her. Let's let her go. Look at there, folks. Look at that single cloud like that covering the sun, or almost covering it. Ain't that cool? My, that is pretty. There's a fish. Golly. That's a marina fish right here. I can't tell how big he is. I think he's pretty good size. He's pulling, ain't he, y'all? Golly. I don't think he's that big. He's just mean. Come on up here. Let's take a look at you. Come on up here. God, that was a mean fish right there. He got mad when I set the hook in him. He got extremely mad, and I don't blame him. Okay. Come on in here. God, how'd you find so much? When I set the hook into him, I thought he was at least 3 pounds. At least that, but let's let him go right here. Go on back, boy. Now, I was so excited a while ago because the reason is, folks, I get excited out here when I get on a pattern, which this is a pattern, sorta. Now that last fish I caught wasn't. That was just a fish. It was here at the marina up in the shade. And I'm gonna try some more of that. But the name of this is a 5-inch Senko. Senko. Green purple is the name of it. And y'all can see how high they are. But I tell you what, they work, they catch fish. And I'm not worried about that. I just love to catch fish. It's just a blessing to be out here. I don't figure I'm going to take any money with me. Let's bite the end of this off. I mean, I probably could take a little bit with me. Because that's about all we got is a little bit. But let's go ahead. I'm going to rig it backwards so we can catch another fish with it. I just had to put that bait on there, and that one little fish wrecked it out. And that's the gripe about that bait, but I'm gonna tell you what, they'll catch them because they're loaded with salt. They sink better. When they sink, when they're sinking, what they do is they just do that a lot better than any I have ever used. I'm sure there's some out there on the market that I hadn't used, but I've tried different ones. Let's throw back in the shade right there. That fish was suspended. That's a little different situation than I've been catching them. But and then he hit that bait on the fall. When they get done bedding, what they'll do, the males and females, I mean, I'm sure there's some big fish in there somewhere, but what they'll do, they can't go deep immediately, so they'll suspend, and it could be up in a tree, docks, but they're going to have to get adjusted. Their air bladder's all messed up, the big females, so they're going to have to do that. And in a few days they'll go deeper if they need to, if they can feed efficiently. Depends on the weather conditions. A lot of times there's no need for them to go deep, but I believe we're going to have a hot summer. There's fish, folks. Oh my, got a little better one right here. Sure do. That fish is fighting. Of course, I'm using lighter tackle, but still. Is he gonna quit? Come on in here. He ain't no giant, but he's a darn good fish right there. Look at there. Come on back here. I'll show you. Yeah, that's a good fish right there. That's kind of what I've been looking for. I'm wanting to catch all good ones sometimes. Quit. That's a pretty fish right there. That's a lot better fish right there, folks. A lot better. I'm not going to let these fish defeat me. I can't do that. Now, that's a Gary Yamamoto bait, and it's a... well, it's green pumpkin and something else. It's wore out. I can't tell y'all what it is. It's just got a lot of green pumpkin in it. That's what we're after. Woo! Dog. Quit. Let's let her go right here. Water's crystal clear. Makes these fish pretty. They're colored up real pretty. The reason why it's so clear is we hadn't had any rainfall in a while. I want to say thank y'all very much for everything y'all done. All the great comments. Thank you for buying the Richard Gene the Fishing Machine shirts. Keeps me in gas. Running around here chasing fish. Whoa. I'm talking about, can you feel the power? Hey, man. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! And remember, go fishing when you can, but all is good.